Hi everyone, welcome to victoriapacking.com, and today we are going to make cheese head. Yeah, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea and it's pretty scary, so if you are too sensitive, please stop watching my video now. It's very important, but to all the other people it's just amazing. Yes, and no way any Russian celebration of New Year's Eve can go without allspice or cheese heads, so it's pretty amazing for New Year's Eve or for Christmas if you are loving it. It's really a good dish. Take your slow cooker bowl and add the head in. I hope you know that I buy my pork whole, and in order to eat sustainable and organically you have to eat all the beast. I don't know why people throw away cuts, and this is absolutely legitimate cut of pork that makes amazing recipes like head cheese and aspics and everything. Now you can add feet or do it just from the pork feet, but this way it has a lot of meat inside and it's really good. Okay, this is the other half of the pig, and I think I just don't have room for this one. Now I'm going to make it in two slow cookers. I have one large one and one smaller one, but it really doesn't matter. You can make it in one huge pot when all the head can go in. Okay, let's add our onion. Just cut it to halves. Two onions. Those are celery root. It's very lovely. It's like celery on steroid, the flavor. Really nice. If you can't get those, place couple of celery sticks, carrots, flavor wise, bay leaves goes in. Now I'm doing everything for the other half as well. Allspice berries. If you can, try to find berries and not powder. About, I don't know, 5-6 of this. Those are very small. If you have bigger, 2 cloves, half a lemon. Try to take all the pits out. Cover it with cold water. Salt deliberately and add half a teaspoon of whole peppercorns. Pop the lid on and let it cook on high for at least 8 to 12 hours. And I'm going to think that it's going to be around 12 hours, or on low almost 24 hours, 16 hours or so. I'm going to cook this, I think, on low. Take large pot and put strainer on top and strain your head cheese. And this view is not for faint of hearted, trust me. You have a lot of meat on the head, so just strain it in. It's really good. All the vegetables, they've done their work, so they are going to the vegetables done their work and they go to the garbage. That's it. But everything else, the meat, we're going to separate the meat from the bone and pick the meat when when it's going to be much colder, because now it's too hot to handle. After you pick your head, the bones should look like this. Woohoo, scary. But please don't be alarmed by this. I think the most respect that you can give to animal is consume it all, with the whole of the everything inside. And that's how you can do it organically. What usually I'm doing, I'm putting the pot with the liquids inside the refrigerator for a couple of hours and then taking off all the fat or most of the fat that I can see. Then adding about teaspoon of agar agar, and I love agar agar in this recipe more than gelatin just because it can handle high heat. And then reducing the juices up to half its size on hard boil. After it have been reduced, I'm taking it off the heat and adding 6 garlic cloves chopped inside the juices. Meanwhile, chop finely all the meat, skin, whatever you picked from the head. If you have tongue, it's a very important part and it's really good in this recipe. So peel it and chop finely to add to the cheese head. Classically, cheese head made in casing, but I don't have casing and I don't want to buy casing, so I'm making it more like terrine in English cake shape. This is a very classical Russian garnish, which are eggs, slices of eggs. I've added a little bit of juices on the bottom and then I've added the eggs, just them to stay on the terrine later. On top of the eggs, add your meat pieces. Now, in this point, French people add a lot of nuts, seeds, dry fruits. You can add anything you like. Fresh chili peppers goes wonderful here. So just decide what you want and go for it. I'm leaving it plain just because I used to eat it very plain. After you've added the meat, you can push it a little bit to make it a little bit more dense and then cover it all with the juices and the soup and everything. Shake it a little bit to take all the bubbles out. And as usual, the pretty one goes to my friends. I'm taking it with me to party. But the less pretty one, I'm just added everything same in different dish and added the soup and I love it all and I'm leaving it for myself. Take a dish with boiling water and add the terrine inside for 5 seconds or so. Since my dish wasn't deep enough, I'm taking cloth and just going over all the sides. Afterwards, take it out, run the knife around the perimeter. If you're using the same dish with the water, drain the water and cool it off completely, and then flip it into the dish. Since aspics and terrines are pretty much fatty, they love acidity to undercut all the richness inside them. So I'm serving it with, as you see, with lemon or lime wedges, and garnishing it with very Russian garnish as well, and it's dill on top. Now you can use any greens you like. You can use parsley, you can use everything that's on your mind. I know that probably except of me, no one will make this recipe, but the traditions and the sustainability of those recipes go way back when the food was scarce, and it's amazing tradition that held by French, Russians and all East Europe. I love to eat it with dark rye toast bread, very nice and warm, on top with this one and sprigs of lemon or some kind of acidity, and it's absolutely amazing. My friends loved it as well, very much. So I hope you will think how we can eat more sustainable and organic next year. And have a wonderful year. Have a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, it depends what you're celebrating. Love you all. I'm going to vacation to about 10 days. Have a wonderful holiday season. I will miss you and see you next year, probably on 2nd of January. Love you all. See you next time. And thank you so much for being with me whole year. See you next new year with new beginnings and new exciting recipes and things that I want to show you. Bye.